Hello, ma'am. Good afternoon, ma'am. How are you?
Oh, I'm fantastic. Fit as fiddle and fresh as a flower. What about you?
I'm also fit and fatter, ma'am. So earlier I was not well, but now I am fit and fatter.
What had happened?
And happy to see you.
Pardon? You said something and I could not get you. Can you come
Yeah,
again?
yeah, yes, yes. I said that after me, so I try to connect. I had a conversation with you through a audio
Mm-hmm.
twice or once,
Mm-hmm.
but I didn't connect with you through a VT. So this is the first time that I'm able to connect with you through VT. So I'm quite
Oh,
happy and I'm over the moon.
thank you so much. I also want to welcome you for this session and I really we can discuss. But as we are meeting for the very first time, especially on a video call, I think we had audio conversation earlier, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yes.
yes, ma'am.
So
We
it
had
would be an
a
honor if you introduce yourself, Kushbu.
Yeah, definitely, ma'am. I would love to introduce myself. So, my name is Khushbu Rana. I'm from Delhi. I born and raised here, and I'm talking about my education. So, I have been post graduation. I did MBA from Human Resource Management. Nowadays, I'm learning this language, and I love to talk with people. I thoroughly enjoy this journey, and I'm a mother of one kid, and nowadays I'm fully homemaker. Yeah, that's all about me.
Oh,
Thank you, ma'am.
great, great job. After doing MBA, you are a full-time homemaker. It means you might be having a great planning. Once you raise your child, you will certainly join somewhere, isn't it?
Yeah, this is like that, and it's true because my son is quite young right now. But yeah, now he goes to a school. That's why I'm thinking about to work on my fluency. That it is quite needed, and nowadays English is quite vital. Everybody knows about that. How much this indispensable English is. So that's why I'm learning. I have been learning this language. So now I want to improve myself. So gradually and eventually I'm learning, and day by day I'm improving. And I try to seeking a job for myself also. So let's see what will happen. I have given an interview also to some schools. So let's see what will happen.
Okay, so your planning is to join a school to become a teacher. All right, so let me quickly introduce myself. I am Manju Mishra and I'm
Yeah.
from Lucknow. And if you talk about my education, I have a master's degree. And yes, I dedicated my career to the field of education for past 35 years. So yes, I am a teacher at present also, but yes, I'm a retired teacher now. And after retirement, I started my YouTube channel named Grammar with Manju Ma'am. And through that channel, I started getting students where I just train the beginners and intermediate level learners. So you can say that these days I'm quite occupied taking online classes. And I have a very small, lovely family that includes my husband, my son, my daughter, and my son in law. I have a great passion and fascination of teaching, and more than that, listening to music and gardening. This is pretty much about me. If you have any specific question, you want to know something, then you can certainly go ahead. I would love to answer all your questions.
Yeah, it was a nice introduction, ma'am. And even though I already know about you through your lots of videos, and but it was a quite and I want to share one thing because you spoke about your hobby that you love to listen music. So from your hobby, we both are on the same boat. I also my hobbies are also means I also love to listen to music, and I used to join a Prabhakar. So that's why I'm quite interested to fascinate about to music and all, and even though I took classes for a long time, and if whenever I got a mood or I got time, so that I try to play my piano and harmonium because I have equipment at my home. So yeah, the music is quite something. It is while you are listening music, that time you feel healed, that you are feeling like that something is peaceful in your mind. There's no hustle and bustle is going on, and there's a movement in your mind. So that's quite therapy, like a therapy.
It's
It
a
works
great
for me a lot.
therapy. It soothes our mind, brain, physic, everything. Yes. So as you
Correct,
said
ma'am.
that you have done Prabhakar, so you might be playing Tanpura also. And do you practice for
Tanpura,
classical? Do you practice
yeah,
for
yeah, I have done.
ragas, classical ragas?
Yeah. Tanpura. I used to done means practice for ragas on a Tanpura, but I have a means not manual Tanpura. I have a electronic Tanpura.
Okay.
So manual Tanpura is quite tough to play, but the electronic Tanpura is quite good and quite easy to operate and quite easy to run it. So that's why I have a electronic Tantra. So I used to take classes. That time I used to do riyaz on that. But nowadays I'm doing riyaz through my harmonium. That sometimes I press the key of the sa, like so. This is an om. You can chant the om also to improve your voice, your chord, and there are many more exercises for improve your voice and intonation. That everything.
Even you don't do
So
much,
yeah,
if you just practice for alankaras, that also gives a great
yes,
happiness.
yes,
And yeah, not only one who is singing or one who is playing harmonium, all those who are listening to it, that till this sound reaches, I think the environment becomes pure. So music has that great power.
yeah. It is
My
not fair
son,
that you, if you are yeah, if you are engaging yourself to learn the classical music, that time you have to indulge or you have to do riyaz of the alankar and om. No, it is not like that. You can chant the om
Mhm.
for healing yourself. For it is quite as a therapy. So at the morning when we wake up, at that time there are many more people nowadays. They indulge the yoga and meditation in their life. They can do and they can use this also.
Right.
They can chant the om for a 5 or 10 minutes. So it would be a good and it would be a meditate. It would be a meditate and it will increase their focus. So it is like that.
Right, right. And it reduces the stress level. This is what I have personally
Yes.
felt and experienced it. Whenever if I am in stress, although I'm not a person of taking stress, but still, if some kind of stress is bothering me, then music helps me a lot. Just for 10, 15
Yes.
minutes, if I close my eyes and I listen to certain ghazals or any ragas, I don't love much about Western music or the music which has more of beats and more of instruments being used, rather the old songs or what were the 70s or 80s songs, basically, I love to listen to. And then classical ragas, always, I love to listen to. So that's great. And which is your most favorite raga, if I ask you?
The first in all rag, the first rag is Yaman. Yaman. I Rag Yaman. Yeah, Rag Yaman. Actually, I forgot about it. There are many more.
Okay,
So
okay.
Rag Bhim Plasi, Rag Bhageshwari. There are many more actually. So I emphasized on my mind that okay, what should I? So
Yes,
Rag Yaman is right.
yes,
And
yes.
nowadays I'm not doing practice a lot about Alankar and Raga. So that's why I'm not in a touch. And because my focus is on learning this language, so I'm quite fascinated about to learn this language. So I'm fully focused. I have been focusing on this language since a long time. So that's actually reason. Other than that, every rag you can take any rag. So you feel great. You feel happy, kind of the thing that you
Mm-hmm.
feel that there is me. You can say that ragas are the stress buster also. You can get rid of your stress while you are listening to music and ragas or chanting ragas. Like a slope, there are many more slope also we have. So while we are chanting a slope, that time also we feel devotee and some energy in ourselves, the positivity in ourselves. It is also like that.
Right, right, right. Okay.
And even though you have also a great knowledge about the music, ma'am. So how do you have? Did you take
Okay.
any classes for that?
As you said that Rag Yaman, so then and there it clicked me that I also learned Rag Yaman and Bhupali first, and then I went
Yes, yes.
with other ragas because the initial ragas which are to be taught to the students. These are
Correct.
Rag Yaman and Rag Bhopali. I am into a little
Yeah.
bit of music because my son did his graduation, I can say. That is not Prabhakar. I think Prabhakar is one who does from Allahabad. Is it that?
Yeah, Allahabad
Yes,
English.
yes,
Prayagraj. Yeah, yeah.
yes, Prayagraj. Yeah. So he did from Lucknow itself, Bhatkhande University. It's a deemed university here.
Okay.
And from
Yeah,
there,
it is
he
also quite famous.
very famous, yes. From there, he did
Yeah.
his graduation when he was in class 5, and he did his graduation in classical music only. So because he was singing, we were taking him to the college, we were taking him to his guru. So that's how we were also in touch of this music, because he was in class 5. So you can understand what was his age. And he started, you can say, learning music when he was somewhere around 2 years old, and he is also the winner of Saregama. Okay, so
Wow.
because of that, we are also in touch with classical songs and ragas because of him. Before that, although I was a music lover, but I did not have that much of knowledge about ragas and all. I was simply listening to it and I was enjoying. But now certainly I have idea of a few things, not many things. Okay, so tell me, Khushbu, when did you get the bug for learning language? That is important first. And how long have you been learning this language and you are fluent enough? So people should know that how much time did you take to achieve or to attain this fluency?
Actually, I'm taking a mic means I'm recognizing and that when I started my journey, so I have been following my passion since June. So it's been a 10 months. I'm talking about a spoken practice. Earlier, I used to do listening practice a lot. Earlier means before means 1 year ago, means it's been 2 years or 18 months or 19 months. It is like that. But since June and till now, I have been into a practice of the speaking all the time with my co-learners, with people, and I'm getting some good advices from the YouTubers like you, and there are many more who are doing a great job. So it is quite beneficial for me because I still remember when I started my journey to learn this language. That time I had a lots of fear to communicate with anyone. Even though I had a knowledge about the grammar little bit, not little bit, of course, the
Mhm.
knowledge about the grammar because when we used to a college and school, that time we read about that.
Mhm.
But I was not to think about to implement in a real life that how can we communicate in this language because I didn't learn this English as a Miss language. Always I learned it as a subject. So that's why. And I also not surrounded by people who are good enough in this language, even though they are educated enough. But in our area, is what happened. There are people if they wants to talk with people if they are on in a workplace at a workplace. That time they are thinking that English is a business
Required.
language. Yeah, it is required to communicate with the other or strangers. There is no need to use English at home with your
Right.
own people. Yeah,
Yes,
so that's
everybody.
why.
We all feel like talking
Everybody.
in our own vernacular language, isn't it? But
Right,
yeah, English is
right,
considered to be maybe an official language, we can say. But
right.
nowadays, English is really very, very important. So yeah, great.
But nowadays, yeah, nowadays English became your status, your personality means status that where are you from? It shows your status. That people are really relate with if you are capable enough to speak to in this language, they will think about you. Oh my God, how much intelligent you are. Even though it is not like that, it is totally myth. If you are capable enough to in English, you can communicate with people. So doesn't mean that you are quite intelligent rather than those people who are from Vannapur medium. It is not like that. But people are thinking like that. It in India especially, and it happens actually. We deny it, but it is true.
Right, right. this language has made us smarter people. And if you speak this language, people consider you the smartest one, maybe. But it,
Yeah. And they
but
will give you respect automatically. They will give you some respect, some importance, and many more things actually.
yes, yes. Okay. All right. So what,
So, ma'am, I have also one question for you.
please feel free
You
to ask.
you used to yeah used to say that your son means won Saregama. He was a champion of the Saregama. So in which year he won the prize? Who he won uh, the Saregama? And what is his name? I want to know. I want to search on a YouTube after finishing our conversation.
Okay, all right. His name is Anshu Anand, and he participated in the year 2002.
Okay, I'll find definitely.
Yes, sure, sure, you will
Yeah.
get.
Because when I was a child at that time I used to watch a Saregama.
Even I will
It
share one
is
link with you and you can watch him. He was a very shy kind of boy, but still, he is a God-gifted child actually, because it's not a walk in the park to learn classical music at the age of 2 or 2.5. He performed first time in front of Chief Minister when he was just 2 plus, and that too he sang Rag Yaman,
wow.
and he played
Actually,
harmonium too.
we are thinking about that the Miss Ragas are not difficult. We can easily play. Even though I heard by lots of people, music. Okay, you learn music. Music is quite easy. It is like a cake of means like a piece of the cake, but it is not like that. It is not low hanging fruit. It is quite tough rather than learning this language.
Yes,
We are
yes.
not considering, but I know if you want to learn one rag, you have to pay attention towards the 6 months if you want to perfect in this one rag only. And there are many more people, even though who are from a classical background.
Mm-hmm.
There is, I forgot her name. There is a one classical singer. I forgot her name, totally forgot. But she also spoke in one interview that even though she has been learning this his raga since her childhood days from his her father,
Oh,
and
Sneha, are you
still
talking about Sneha?
no, I'm not talking about a Sneha. I'm talking about
Okay, okay, no matter.
uh,
It
yeah,
happens
yeah,
that
her
we
name.
forget the name.
Yeah, so actually her father was also a classical singer, and he was also perfect in ragas. So he has been learning from her father, and still now she is going to give performance in any concert still, even though she is quite experienced. So still she told that I have to work on means I keep working for Raga if I'm going to represent among of the people and there's some concert. Even though my father is always along with me, that time also I have to do or I means always emphasize to learn ragas before performing. So it is like that. So
It's not a
skills are
child's
like you
play,
have to
actually.
polish all the time.
Yes. If you want to just do something with perfection, it means you have to practice well. Even I taught for
Correct, ma'am. Correct.
35 years. If I need to teach certain topic, I feel like once let me just turn to the pages, let me just check something if any point is missing right now from my mind. Okay. So if you want to do anything with perfection, and ragas are something which even the famous people, they practiced one raga for years and years, and they still felt
Years and years.
that I need many more, what is that called? Tans, many more tans to be learned, and those tans to
There
be,
are murtiyan. Yeah, there are
yeah,
many more
khatke,
murtiyan. There are
murkiyan.
dance. Yeah, there are many more things. We can't, and even though I am from background, I was a student of the music, but I even though didn't aware about the lot because I'm not deep diving into the music. It is a kind of the ocean, and if you want to be a perfect in anything, actually, I'm not giving an example of music only. Even though we can take an example of our language, which I'm learning these days. This is English. So still I have given a time years, and
Mhm.
still I'm learning this language, but I'm quite enjoying this. That's why I haven't think about that. Okay, I miss why I'm following this passion, because I'm quite fascinated about to learn this language since a long time, since when I was a child. So I'm not feeling bored if I'm talking with people, if I'm doing something like if I try to listen something or
Mhm.
watch something or read something. So I never ever feel bored. That's a quality and that's a beauty of the learning. And the learning is a great process, entire of your life, even though.
Yeah, it's not about only language. We keep on learning throughout our life, something or the other. Okay. Life teaches us many lessons. So every lesson
Yes.
has its own importance. And at every phase,
Mm.
we learn. We say that
Yeah.
a child's
Agree.
life is very easy. He has
Mm.
nothing to think about. Parents are taking care of those children. But still, that is also very difficult. It's not easy for them. We feel today's kids, you see, they are going to class LKG, UKG. They are overburdened with different activities, different homework. Yeah. And more than everything, uh, their parents desire that everyone's child should achieve the first position in the class. Although we know out of 50, one can only achieve first place, isn't it? But still, we pressurize our
Right, ma'am.
children at times that why can't you be the first one? Okay. But every child has his own essence. Okay. Every child might
Right.
not be interested much into education. Maybe he wants to do something in cricket, something in sports, something in music, something in different era. Okay. So we should not pressurize them that you need to score 100%, 99%, because every phase has its own difficulty. If I'm retired, the other teachers, those who are working, they tell me that, ma'am, now you must be enjoying a lot because now you don't have to take tension of anything. But yeah, retirement has taught me many lessons. I started my YouTube channel. I started taking online classes. So I always feel that once I started this YouTube channel, I just felt like, okay, I started for fun. But now, once you take it seriously, if you think that this is my profession now, okay, then we need to pay our 100%. It's not like just one day you upload, second day you relax, third day you think of, okay, I'll record. No. If you are serious about it, you have to give your 100%, because
Consistency is a key of each and every anything actually, and for success also. So yeah,
right.
I totally agree with you. If you want to be a YouTuber, so there is not like that. Okay, now you become a YouTuber, so you feel free. There is no stress. No, if you want to be do, because when you used to a teacher, that time your responsibility was different. But now you are becoming a YouTuber. You are becoming an influencer for people, and you are on a social media. You are a part of the social media. So you have to do lots of the hard work, whatever knowledge you have. You want to spread your knowledge and through your videos. Of course, there are many more. Even though I am also one of subscriber yours, your channel. I still remember when I started my journey. At that time, we used to watch your content. I have been watching. I have been still I'm following you. So there are many more tips and tricks from your side I'm getting, and day by day I try to implement it in my life also. So this is a perfect thing. And if you want to start anything, so you have to work on yourself. Now you are definitely you were not aware of to how to do editing for a video before you were not a YouTuber, but after becoming a YouTuber, definitely you means started to learn how to do editing, and it's from this application I have to do or I should do, right, ma'am?
Right, right.
And how to
I
make a
learned
thumbnail.
step by step. As it is said, no, many a mickle, sorry, what is that? Many a little makes a mickle. many a little makes a many.
Yeah.
Like one thing I learned and then I became so happy. Oh, I found this, that I can make a small letter to capital letter very easily, or I can change the font's color. So every step when I learned, that gave me great happiness those days. And now when I have learned, I always think what else I can add to make my thumbnails more beautiful. Okay. So yeah,
Right.
it's a kind of lifelong learning, and this is the beauty of life. If you keep on doing something for yourself or for others.
And the one more thing also, if you are enjoying your work, you are passionate enough to learning the thing, whatever you are doing, you are enjoying. So that time you are not feeling bored, or you are not feeling that okay, this is a burden for me. How can I do? No, nothing is impossible. If you are interested to do, you
Right.
can find anywhere. And nowadays, what happened? We are in a social era. We are in a social media era. There are lots of exposure we have. There is a lots of exposure we have, and in this era, we can explore each and everything very easily. Everything on our fingertips. So,
Right.
if our we are determined to learn anything, so we can easily grasp. Other than that, everything is tough. Earlier also it was a tough for you. Definitely you have a lots of things and lots of many story you can share with me through your experience. It's a nice conversation as usual, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Kushbu. So
Thank you, ma'am.
okay, bye bye.
Bye, ma'am.